Hi everyone, hola todos. Welcome to a new Spanish lesson. Today we're going to learn another useful Spanish verb. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I release a new lesson. Okay, the verb I'm talking about is the verb mandar. Mandar. Do you know the meaning of this verb? This verb has many meanings, and today we will look at 3 helpful ones. And let's see what this verb is about. This verb is perfect for situations where you want to express authority, delegation, or communication. Mandar is used when someone gives orders, when an object or message is sent, or when a person is dispatched to carry out a task. Its versatility makes it essential for describing control, responsibility, and transmission in everyday Spanish. Okay, it sounds complicated, but it's really not. Mandar can be used in situations when orders are given, when you're sending a message, when someone is in charge. You can also use the verb mandar. Now, let's look at 3 examples using the verb mandar in different situations. The first example is: Te voy a mandar un correo electrónico. Te voy a mandar un correo electrónico. This means I'm going to send you an email. So this is very easy. It's a very common thing that happens pretty much every day. When you're going to send an email to someone, you can use the verb mandar. Now let's break this down. Te is a pronoun, and it means to you. It shows the action is directed at you. And then we have voy, yo voy. We don't need yo, which means I, so that's why I don't have it here. Yo means I, you don't need it. We drop personal pronouns or subject pronouns all the time in Spanish. So voy is the verb ir conjugated for yo, I. When you say voy is I'm going, okay? I'm going. But let's also include a. Voy a means going to. Voy a is a common thing to say in Spanish, is the verb ir conjugated, and then a, ir a, and that means to go to. And when you say yo voy a, that means I'm going to, okay? Te right here means you, because you're directing the action to you in the situation. Te. When you say te voy a, that means I'm going to ... you something ... okay? So then we have the verb mandar. Mandar means to send in the situation. And then we have an correo electrónico. Let's underline all of this. Correo electrónico means email. I know it's a long term, correo electrónico. You can also say email in Spanish and everybody's going to understand you. But if you want to know the Spanish term for email, then you gotta learn correo electrónico. Technically, you're saying electric mail. Excellent. In this situation, mandar means to send. Now, let's look at the next example using mandar. En esa familia, manda la abuela. En esa familia manda la abuela. What does this mean? En esa familia manda la abuela. This means In that family, the grandmother is in charge. So you can use the verb mandar when you want to say that someone is in charge. Or mandar can mean to be in charge. Now let's break this down. Let's see how this sentence works. En is a preposition and it means in, on, or at as well. It depends on the situation. So en means in this situation. Esa means that. Esa is a demonstrative adjective and it means that. Familia means family. Okay? Manda in this situation means to be in charge, but manda is the verb mandar conjugated and it means is in charge. Someone is in charge. And who's that? The abuela. Abuela means grandmother. En esa familia manda la abuela. In that family, the grandmother is in charge. So remember, you can use mandar when you want to say who is in charge. Okay? Mandar equals to be in charge. Now, let's look at another example using mandar when it means something else, something different. The next example is el entrenador mandó que todos corrieran 5 vueltas. El entrenador mandó que todos corrieran 5 vueltas. Now, this is a different meaning. Let's see what this means. The coach ordered everyone to run 5 laps. Wow, this is a completely different situation. Let's break this down. El means the, okay? That's a definite article and it's also masculine and singular. Entrenador, coach. Entrenador is a noun and it's a masculine one, so that's why we're using a masculine article. El entrenador, okay? El entrenador, the coach, mandó, that's the verb mandar conjugated. It's in imperative tense, past tense. So mandó means ordered in the situation, okay? Que, when you use mandar, when it means to order, you will likely have to use que as well. Mandó que. Que is like a bridge that helps you add more to the sentence and make sense of the whole thing. So mandar que means to order ... Mando que in this situation still means ordered something, okay? Todos means everyone. And let's include two because we need that in English. Todos. And then after that, you can add a verb. Corrieran. Corrieran is the verb correr conjugated for the third person plural. It's imperfect subjunctive of correr. And it's used because the main verb mandar expresses a command, triggering the subjunctive. So if you use mandar in this way, you will likely have to have a verb in the subjunctive right after todos or a pronoun. Corrieran means run in this situation. And then we have 5 vueltas. Vueltas means laps. Excellent. So as you can see, mandar can mean 3 different things. It can mean to send an email. It can also mean to be in charge. And it also means to order something. Now you know 3 helpful meanings of this verb. Thank Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you liked it, please give it a like. That helps me a lot. Also, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions about the verb mandar. Leave more examples using mandar as well. And if you want me to talk about a specific verb, just let me know, and you can leave all of that in the comment section down below. If you want to support this channel even more, you can get a Cafecito membership or leave a tip. If you want to get a membership, just click on the join button. If you want to leave a tip, you can find the link to that in the video description down below. Muchas gracias por ver este video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Los veo a la próxima. I'll see you next time. Bye. Adios. I want to give a big shout out to Christopher Michael, Ruby Brockenberry, Regulation D, Hanko Juan, Christine Mache, Wadi Bather, James Torma, Judy Baldock, Michael Lee, D, Craig Baxter, and also Dan plus Joan. If you want me to give you a shout out, check out the Cafecito membership. Just click on the join button down below. Muchas gracias.